Hi, thank you for joining me today. I am Jackie Horton, your virtual wellness and health specialist. I'm here to promote wellness and good health. And Hi, and welcome to my channel. I am Jackie Horton, your virtual wellness and health specialist. And today is Mental Health Monday. Here, as always, I'm here to promote wellness and good health, amplify lifestyle behaviors that promote good health, as well as uplift things that we already are doing in our lives to maintain our good health and wellness. So today I wanted to use the topic struggling with struggles. And the way I wanted to kind of start this topic in discussion is I wanted to share a song that I had heard years ago. I was a little girl and I really didn't understand the meaning of the words of the song, but I somehow the song absolutely moved me. And so every now and then I may go back and listen to those words to that song. And it's not a very popular song, I don't believe, but for some, some people might have a reminiscence that they've heard it before and wasn't sure of the artist. So the title of the song is I've Never Been to Me, and it's by Charlene. And Charlene was this white female who worked at Motown, and she was approached by one of the songwriters for Stevie Wonder to sing this song. He liked her voice. And the lyrics of the song is just talking about how, one person may have all these experiences in their lives, whether it's marriage, having a family, having children, having a dynamic career, having, worldwide, traveling, just all these things, but never really fully understanding oneself. So that's why this song is called, I've Never Been to Me. And in the song, you'll hear, if you listen to it, it's by Charlene, you'll hear us talk about the paradises that she's experienced, the places that, were immaculate and beautiful to her, the things that she experienced, but she just never been to me, never found herself, never, had the opportunity to just kind of own and accept and fully love her and herself as is. So that's what sort of made me think about the topic for today, Mental Health Day, struggling with struggles. And as we know, a struggle is a verb. It is it's a forceful or violent it's a forceful or violent effort to get free from restraint, from constriction, from a risk of being attacked. So the struggle is action, trying to break free. And struggling is an adjective of the verb struggle. And the only thing that's added to the adjective, only thing that's added to the definition of struggle for struggling, it is striving to achieve or attain something in the face of difficulty or resistance. So when I think of struggles for people, I think of how maybe, over time, their thought, their heart, their thought, their ability to love, their ability to self-express have, really been buried under a lot of pain, a lot of, disappointment, a lot of heartaches. And, in some ways you're almost entrapped and restricted in a world that is causing you to really be oppressed and to suppress feelings that you have in response to the struggle. And with those struggles that, we may have within ourselves that, pour outwardly, it may shape, our identity of ourselves. We have a lot of mixed emotions, and our path for life is really clouded and gray, with a lot of ambivalence, with a lot of uncertainty, with a lot of, unsureness, because you're just trying to get to yourself. You're trying to get to understand yourself. And some people may never really arrive at that place where their true self is expressed and they finally find peace. And, you know, those restraints, as I always talk about, you know, originated mainly from the family origin. And then it sort of carries over in your it sort of expanded and carried over into your journey, that we call life. And then in our adulthood, we sort of become fixed in a mindset that our identity is connected to whatever that struggle that we continue to have present in our lives. So have you ever heard some people say, you know, I've always been really an angry person, and you know, when I'm angry, I just shoot off at the mouth and I let people have it. And they sort of like accept and own that that's their identity. And they no longer separate that this is just a behavior of something that has never been addressed properly, or has been addressed, but you weren't in a position to receive it because being angry and popping off and shooting off at the mouth kept people at bay, which is how you learn to maintain your safety, how you learn to protect yourself, how you learn to just kind of, you know, figure out a way to not allow something outside of yourself to restrict you, to constrict you, to, you know, cause you to be at risk of being attacked. So just kind of thinking about that, like, who is my identity? What is my identity? What formed my identity? You know, it does sort of kind of, you know, transform over different seasons. You know, there's a benefit to having, seasons of on the mountaintop and seasons in the valley. Yeah, because as you go through those, you are being shaped into the identity that you really are underneath all the things that you have experienced. So I encourage you, getting to know you is a wonderful journey that pushes you to really, really, you know, strive and free yourself from feelings of, you know, lack of love, feelings of confusion, feelings of hopelessness. And it does take some time, and it does take seasons. So you're not like day to day from the time you were born to the end of life, you know, going through this moment of, you know, struggling with your struggles. It really just kind of comes about in cycles of life. Hence why I call it the circle of life, because it sort of is like a circle that we sort of stay in. However, that circle can be inclusive of other things being poured into our lives, to sort of not make the circle feel like it's a monotonous drama that we just can't get out of, you know, sort of like the mouse on a spin wheel, they just, you know, and so forth. So don't think of it that way. And so, you know, with this being said, I think, you know, the words to the song, I've never been to me, I've been everywhere, done things, people have loved on me, people have appreciated the gift that I brought, but I just never been to me. That's a struggle of, you know, really not feeling restful, not feeling complete, not feeling whole, not feeling, you know, satisfied with your life. And so you have that journey, you know, over time to just continue to walk on it. And you have the opportunity to kind of clean up, make right over and over and over until you get to that place where, you know, you can say, I'm who I am, I'm what I am, I appreciate what I am, I appreciate my journey, and I applaud, you know, that I had this walk either with God and family members, and so on with others, because every person that's connected to your heart and your mind really have helped in one learning and getting to him or herself. So as I finish this talk, take a chance to listen to the song I've Never Been to Me by Charlene. It definitely explains why this song is meaningful and complex at the same time, because as humans, we have a meaningful path, and we also are very complex. So take the time to get to know you. And if you need additional support and a neutral body to do that with, you know, there are a number of wonderful therapists with a lot of expertise and with a lot of experience to help you get there. So thank you again for joining me today. You have a wonderful Monday, and continue to learn you. The journey's worth it. Bye.